Pashaya, Ban Yahawa, Ban Yashal.
The Pashaya, Ban Yahawa, Ban Yashal.
Yahweh Shem Yashal, brother Thumb.
Yahweh Shem Yashal, brother Thumb. All right. Upon Hungry Dog, when me face the east, it's the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abano, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Daba'ah, Batzaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Batalano, Nakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakano, Kawafno, Kasalakno, Kawafino, Wala'ah, W'I, Bonasayawan, Abo, Hashino, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Lawalami, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashir,
Yahushua,
Babakashah, Natalano, Akak, Rapa, Kalmakala, Kalmarawa, Akak, Latahar, Hamatzarayim, Akak, Lahakim, Amathium, Akak, Al-Rakawa, Atamala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashim Yahusha, the Waterama. Prayer for the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh, thank you. So be it. This is prayer of Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Aharayim, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'im, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Lagalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Ana, La'ah, Yanawam, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yashala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayah, Yayamka, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Yashamar, after Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wa'aka, Ma'ata, Wa'ai. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. You will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Adam Yalaka, Al Takarash, Al Tashakwat, Al Yahanna, Al Yadika, Yahanna Yawan, Ash, Al Imaka, Yabri Yawa, Sawada, Wayata, Ai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Armawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidon, Magalia, Wala Ayasakar, Shem Yasha Iwada, Kaya, Now I Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alika, Baryath, Yakarafwa, Ahaya, Madawan, Wayashima Aliyan, Mawaba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Halashaf, Amyashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Selah, Ashalakia, Ashalaham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sarah, Kayabian, Banakar, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan Dara, Hayawa, Naman, Daima, Shayatumwa, Nadayamua, Kairab, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Manai, Kaunasa Yakumwa, Aishar, Aimawa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Naiwath, Alhayim, Alhaya, Shayatumwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapine Rawaka, Kaash, Daba Ira Yaira, Wakalaiba, Dalahat, Hariyam, Kun, Daradatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasa Pafka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyahum, Kala One, Waibakwashwa, Shemka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ida Ide, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayata, Shemka, Yahawa, Nabaka, Ayawan, Alcohol Ratiza.
All right, this is Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy silence on Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence on Yahweh.
And hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still on Yahweh.
And be not still Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
And lift up their
And lift
head.
up their head.
They have taken cut the counsel.
They have taken care of the counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
For being a nation.
For being a nation.
And the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more
But
remembered.
they have consulted together.
But they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate
They are
against thee.
confederate against thee.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Israelites.
And the Israelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asa is also joined with them.
Our church also joined
They
with them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the church of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
And to the Midianites.
And to the Midianites.
And to Sarah.
To Sarah.
And to Jabin.
To Jabin.
And the brook Kison.
And the brook Kison.
Which perished at
Which
Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Became as dung for the earth.
Made the numbers like a rail.
Made the nobles like a rail.
Like Z.
Like Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the princes.
All the princes.
As a bar.
As a bar.
That's the moon.
That's the moon.
Who said?
Who said?
Let's take to ourselves.
Let's say to ourselves.
House of Yahweh.
House of Yahweh.
In possession.
In possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
Like the stumble before the
Like
wind.
the stumble before the wind.
Like the fire burning for wood.
The fire burning for wood.
As the flame set the mountains on
And the flame
fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with
Fill
shame.
their face with shame.
That they may seek thy
They may
name.
seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be
In
confounded.
trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Let them be put to
Let them be
shame.
put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
As the Most High.
The Most High.
Over all the earth.
Of all the earth.
All right. So, let me turn. All right. Shall let me see. All right. Okay. I'm gonna read the first 7 words. I'm gonna read the first 7 in Hebrew. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Yeah. All right. 1 minute. Okay. This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Why the bar? Yahweh al Bashar la Amar. Verse 2. The bar al Banyaya Sha'ala wa Amarov Alaham Mawa'aija Yahweh Ashar Tamakorawa Atham Makara'aya Kudash Allah Ham Mawa'aija. Verse 3. Shasha Yamayam Da Aisha Mala'aka Waba Yawam, Hashabayat, sluggy, Hashab Ya'iwa, sluggy, Hashab Ya'iwa, Shabbat, Shabbat 1, Makura'awa, sluggy, Makura'a, Kudash, Kal, Mala'aka, La'a, Da Ashawa, Shabbat, Hawa'a, La Yahawa, Bakal, Mawash, Baf Yakam, Pa, verse 4. Allah, Mawa'aya, Yahawa, Makura'aya, Kudash, Ashar, Takura'awa, Atham, Ba, Mawa'aidam, verse 5. Ba Kudash, Ha, Ra'ashwan, Ba, Arabai, Aishar, La Kudash, Bayan, Ha'ar Bayam, Pasat, La Yahweh, verse 6. Wabat Kamash, Aishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hazah, Kag, Ha, Tazawaf, it's like Ha, Matazawaf, La Yahweh, Shaba'if, Yamayam, Matazawaf, Sa, Akawa, verse 7, last verse, Bayawam, Ha, Ra'ashwan, Makara'ah, Kodash, Yahweh, Lakam, Ka, Mala'aka, I, Bada, La'a, Da, Ashua. All right, we're going to start from verse 1. Go ahead, Warren.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1, in English. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feast.
These are the days that Israelites, so-called blacks and Hispanics, and American Indians, supposed to get together. The Lord holy days. These are the days that we supposed to celebrate. No other days, especially American holidays, birthdays. We don't supposed to celebrate those days. We supposed to celebrate the days that the Lord told us to celebrate, which is His holy convocations, His separate get-togethers. Basically, a separate family, basically a family reunion without no strangers. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 3, 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
We all know that we not in power of this place. We are in captivity, and we have no power to enforce the Sabbath day. You know what I mean? But if you want to get your rest, you can get your rest. You know what I mean? But we have no power to enforce the Sabbath day. So, you know what I mean? If you had to go to work for Esau, go to work for Esau. You know what I mean? Don't lose your job. Read on.
Verse 4.
And also, when the Bible says, do not work on the Sabbath day, it really means don't do no servile work. Don't put nobody to work from your nation for you. You know what I mean? Don't put nobody to work for you that's from your nation. Anybody from your nation, don't put them to work for you. That's what servile work means. Go ahead, Warren.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th,
just like we have Halloween in the fall time in America, and Christmas in the winter time. Right now, the Lord have His holy days. You know what I mean?
Right.
He right now we celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. It's in the fall, and what it is, Hanukkah, the Feast of Dedication. That's in the winter. The Lord have His holy days in the seasons too. So there's no excuse to celebrate these wicked holidays, man. When the Lord got His own holy days, man. And if you ask me, the Lord holy days is better than American holidays, man. Right, read on.
verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Most High Passover.
We all know what the Passover is. When the Lord freed us from Egypt, from them dirty Egyptians.
Right.
You know what I mean? Freed us from slavery. And we always must remember when the Lord freed us from Egypt, man. That was a glorious day, man. That was a glorious day. When He drowned the dirty Egyptians in the Red Sea. All right, read on.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Most High. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Unleavened bread. Unleavened bread is bread with no rising agent. Know what I mean? Flat bread with no kind of rising agent in it, man. And when you keeping the feast of unleavened bread, you must get rid of all bread with yeast in it. That's rising agent. Bread with yeast. You gotta eat like stuff like corn chips and stuff like that. But around the Passover time, we have our own flat bread that the sisters make, and it's good, man. It's good. And we eat it with that lamb, and we eat it for 7 days, man. And our sisters do a tawab job cooking that flat bread, man.
That's right.
And the reason why we had to eat that bread flat because the magicians were rushing us out of Egypt. You know what I mean? So they was in a hurry, and they had no time to make the bread rise. So that's why we ate the bread flat. And the Bible said, rehearse the righteous acts. I mean, rehearse what we had to went through in the past. So we'll never forget what we've been through. We'll never forget our history, man. That's why we keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread like that way. All right? Read on.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. Servile work therein.
All right. Now, Officer McCall going to read the next 7.
All right. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Waha korabdam Aisha la Yahweh Shaba'ith Yamayam Bayawam Hashabai Ya'aya Makwara'a Kwadash Kal Malakath Ibada Ala'ah the Aishwa, verse 9. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashah La Amar Dabar al Banaya Yasha'ala, verse 10. Wa Marath Alaham Kaya Dabaiwa Al Harataza Ashar Anaya Nathan Lakam Waquad Tazaratham Ath Quatazayara Wahaba Atham Ath Imar Ra'isha Yath, verse 11. Quatazarakam Al Hakahan Wahanayap Ath Hamar Lapunya Yahweh, verse 12. Larat Tazanakam Mamakarath Hashabath Yanaya Punya Punwa Hakahan Wa Aisha Shayathum La Yahweh, verse 13. Wama Nakathwa Wama Nakathwa Shanya Aisharath Niyam Salath Salakia Balawala Bashaman Salakia Asha La Yahweh, verse 14. Rayak Nayakak Wanasaka Yayan Rabaya Aith Hahayan Walakam Wakwalaya Wakaramal La'a Dakawa Aid Itazam Hayawam Hazah Aid Habaya out Salakia Habaya Akam Salakia Habaya Akam Af Krawaban Alahayakam Kakwath Alo Salakia Awalam Ladarathayakam Bakal Mashakia Mashabath Yakam, and that's it.
Give him a hand. All right. Verse, we will jump up that?
Verse 8.
14?
Start at verse 8.
8?
You read 1
Okay,
to
we got to
7.
start from 8.
Yeah, come on.
Right, because you're going to break down in there 7. You're going to read 5.
Come. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8, in the English. But ye shall offer a offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. And the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right. So when we keeping the feast of unleavened bread, it's a 7-day event where in those 7 days we not eating no leavened bread, and each day we're keeping the unleavened bread. You understand? And on the 7th day after, that's when we come together and you'll sacrifice a sacrifice made to the Lord. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 9. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I gave unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
Right, now this is the feast of the first fruits. You understand? We still keep the feast of the first fruits, but we don't necessarily bring, the best of what we can because we're not in our land, you know what I mean? But we will get back to a time where we will bring the best of what we have to the Lord in a feast of first fruits. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 11, And ye shall wave the sheep before the Most High, to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it.
Right, so when we doing the feast of first fruit, do we just bring anything we want, or is there something specific that the Lord is asking? The Lord is specifically asking for the first, man, the best. That's the best harvest that you'll get. That's the best animal that you'll have. You know what I mean? That's the best that you'll have. The Lord only requires the best, man. You can't shortchange the Lord. You know what I mean? That's what happened with Cain. That's why Cain wasn't accepting. That's why the Lord didn't accept Cain's sacrifice, man. Because Cain gave him some. You know what I mean? He didn't give him his best. But when Abel came, Abel gave him his best, and the Lord was pleased with Abel.
Hey, Cain came forward like a Christian, huh?
You know what I mean? Cain came like a Christian, man. You know what I mean? He thought he could shortchange the Lord. You can't shortchange the Lord, man.
Right.
And Abel, and that's how you know that even before the commandments was given to Moses, we was keeping these laws, man. We was doing these. We was doing the feast of the first fruit. We was doing this, man. Because that's what Abel did. He brought to the Lord his best, man. And the Lord accepted that. You know what I mean? But Cain tried to shortchange the Lord, and that's why he wasn't accepted about that.
It's like Cain probably said, the Lord know my heart.
Right, you know what I mean? That's what Cain was saying. Cain brought some piece of crap to the Lord, like, well, the Lord know what I meant. You know what I mean? The Lord knew my heart. The Lord know I love him. You know what I mean? I don't show my actions, but the Lord know. You know what I mean? Nah, man, you're supposed to bring your best to the Lord when you bring it to the Lord, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to shortchange the Lord. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 12, And ye shall offer the day when he waved the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Most High.
Right, man. A lamb without blemish, man. You know what it means to be without blemish? There's nothing wrong with this lamb. This is a perfect lamb. This is a lamb that you want to actually breed. You know what I mean? This is the perfect lamb that you look up. This is a strong, mighty lamb. It ain't got no limp to it. It ain't got nothing wrong with it. It's not a lame lamb. What they would call lame. There ain't nothing wrong with the lamb. You know what I mean? It's a perfect lamb, man. You understand? That's what you got to bring to the Lord, man. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 13.
Oh, hold on. And that's how you know if you really follow and trust in the Lord and love the Lord too, man. You know what I mean? Because somebody's selfish, what they'll do. Now, I need this lamb to, breed and make money off of. I can't bring this to the Lord. I need this one. You know what I mean? And you thinking about yourself. That's all you thinking about is yourself. You understand? So I'm gonna read. I
got you.
Okay, come.
You at?
What was that? Verse 13.
Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of a hin.
Right, you understand? Now that go for them Christians. Them Christians believe that you ain't supposed to be drinking alcohol. But here it is in the Lord's holy days. He telling you that the drink shall be wine, man. You know what I mean? But he also telling you that he mingling flour with the oil. We know that's a black people thing, man. You know, probably cooking up some chicken, something good, you know what I mean? Putting the oil on it with the flour.
That fried
You understand?
chicken.
That fried chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with the and you gotta understand that when the Lord, you know what I mean, when you cooking this food for his feast days, the Lord smell that food, man. That's a sweet savor to him. He like that smell. You know what I mean? But when you celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas and, you know what I mean, all those disgusting holidays that America celebrate, you know what I mean, the Lord don't like that, man. You know what I mean? The Lord don't like that. He will not smell those. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, Acts,
you know what I mean? Acts.
No. It's like Amos 5.
Yes, Amos. The Lord don't smell that sweet flavor, savor, man. He don't smell that, man. He won't smell those burnt offerings that you're doing for the holidays. But when you do his holy days, when you celebrating his holy days, when you remembering your God, your power, you understand? You celebrating your culture. You know what I mean? You cooking up that food, the sisters cooking up that nice food that they be having during these days. That's what the Lord do smell, you know what I mean? And it's a sweet savor to the Lord, man. You understand? Keep going. We on verse 14.
Verse 14. And ye shall eat either bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought of an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Right, and the Lord said this shall be a statute forever, you know what I mean, with the children of Israel throughout all our dwellings, man. You know what I mean? That's a cut to all them Old Testament fake Israelites that's saying, oh, we in captivity, you ain't got to celebrate it. We supposed to do it in Jerusalem. It say we supposed to do with no matter wherever we dwell, man. We supposed to remember our culture. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be celebrating the Lord's days, man, throughout all our generations. It don't stop, man. You know what I mean? This is something that we got to remember. You know what I mean? We quick to remember Christmas when we was in the world, you know what I mean? Quick to remember Thanksgiving. But when you think that you can come into the truth or you can come into the knowledge of knowing you're Israelite and not celebrate these holy days in this Bible, man? Nah, man. This is what you got to keep throughout your generation. You got to teach your children this. You know what I mean? Your children, it got to get to the point to where your children don't ever celebrate a Thanksgiving, a Christmas, or Easter. You know what I mean? Your children never celebrate that, but they celebrate these holy days in this Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? They celebrate what's their actual culture. You know what I mean? They go to school, a kid might be like, yeah, I just got something for Christmas. Nah, I'm in a feast of dedications, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
The hell with that goddamn Black History Month. Damn February, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the white man, he's so wicked and evil, he give you the shortest month for your history.
Right.
You know what I mean? When the whole time, your history right here in the book of Leviticus.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can read all about what your ancestors done in Egypt and all through, you know what I mean, their dwellings, man, what they did in the past, man.
Right.
You ain't got to wait till Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Day shouldn't even be our history.
Right.
Now, that should be a nightmare to black people, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, what the brother bringing out of heaven, man? Where we at now?
We're ready in Hebrew, verse 15. 20.
Okay, I'm going to let you read the next, Napash. You want to use your phone?
Oh.
All right, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15, warrior.
Come on, the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15 in Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Ratam, Lakam, Babata, no, fuck you. Bamakar, Roth, Hash, Both, Maya, Rom, Hakar, Yata Kam, Off, Almar, Hataf, Na, Wa, Pa, Shabai, Wabar, the Was, the the Mar Ya Moth, the Ha Ya Yunya. Verse 16. I Makar Roth Hashar Both Hashar Baya Ath Dashar Par Ra Ka Masha Yum Yaram Wata Kwa Ra Ba Danyam Mabai Kad Kath Ka Dasha La Yahweh, verse 17. My what shall bath yakam da ba wa off
No. Talk about your Iowa.
da ba your eyes yeah
Iowa.
I wa
Mm-hmm.
okay the come da na wa pa wa da yum wa shayanyum ashar da banyum na yum sa lost da ha ya ka
Hasta Haya Yuna.
ba ha yan
Nah.
na
Go ahead, Lord.
ka mataza da a pa ya ba ka wa da yum lo Yahweh, verse
All right,
18.
all right, give him a hand. All right, I'm reading next 5 for you. All right. We left off 18.
Come.
All right. Why? Actually, your thumb. I sluggy ayar. I zayum akad. La katama sluggy. La katama'af. Wa shabaya sluggy. Wa shanya. Ka bashyum. Banya shana. Lazabak. Shalamyum. Verse 20. Wa hanayak ha kahan atham al lakam ha bakawa ramyum tha na yawapa la panya la yahawa al shanya ka bashyum kwadash ya yahayawa la yahawa la kahan. Verse 21. Wa kara ba itazam hayawam haza makara Kodash, Yahweh, Lakam, Kal, Mala'aka, Ibada, La'a, Slakita, Ishuwa, Kakwath, Iwalam, Bakal, Ma, Wash, Bath, Yakam, La Dara, Yakam. Verse 22. Wa, Bakwazatayarukum, Af, Kwa Tazayar, A, Ratazakam, La'a, Tha, Kala, Pa'af, Shadak, Ba, Kwatazarak, Wa Kwa, Slaki Wa La Kwat, Kwa Tazayarak, La'a, Sa Laquat, La Aina, Walagar, Sa Izab, Asam, Anaya, Yahweh, Allah, Al, Alahayakum, Sa. What do I stop at?
21.
Oh, I went past the 21. Shalaki. All right, read verse 21 in English.
Oh, it'd be,
15.
20.
Oh, 21? Oh,
It'd be 15.
15, okay.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 15, I'm sorry. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15 in English. And ye shall count on to you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete.
So that's 7 Sabbaths, that's 7 weeks. And that would be like what, 49 days, 50, I'll say 50 days back in Hebrew time, 49 to 50 days. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 50 days.
All right, that got it right, 50 days. Go ahead.
And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Most High. Verse 17.
Look, the Lord always wants you to present him something that's gonna please him, man. Don't never offer him your last or your second best. The Lord wants your best, man. The Lord said, "Be ye therefore perfect." He also wants what you gonna do before him to be perfect. Today we used to offer animals. Remember, Slacky, back in the day, in Moses' times, I mean, in the Old Testament, we used to offer animals. Now the Lord requires for your body, for you to be that sacrifice, for you to be perfect.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves of the 10th deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18. And
You know what we doing right now? Like when we cook our soul food and stuff, that fried chicken. Oh, so like for that. When we cook our fried chicken, you know, all the stuff we eating right now, man. Let people know that's part of our culture, man. Know what I mean? That's part of our culture. We've been eating fried chicken back in the time in Egypt when Moses was around, man.
Right.
We've been doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big deal when it comes to fried chicken, because when black people eat fried chicken, when we cook fried chicken, it tastes good as hell, man. But when white people cook it ain't right. But they got to steal that recipe, man. Know what I mean? You know the white man own Popeyes, he got to have a black person. He got to get a black person recipe. You know that. You know what I mean? That's why Popeyes is the best chicken. It's the best chicken. That come from, I don't know if it comes from a black woman or a black man, but I know it do come from a black person. Know what I mean? And we don't want to cook that fried chicken the best, man.
Right.
Cause we been doing that. That come from us. That's our culture, man. And it's right here in the Bible. But our people don't know, because that Christian pastor don't show them their culture, man. They show them American culture.
right.
Know what I mean? So go ahead.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Most High, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, a sweet savor unto the Most High. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace of offerings.
I mean, a lot of people don't know, man, when you put that lamb on the grill, if you ever put it, I don't know if you ever smelled lamb on the grill, man. That's a sweet smell.
Right.
I don't know if you ever smelled that before, man. It smells good as hell, man. That's a sweet savor, man. I know what the Lord talking about. I smelled it before. It's a real good smell, man. Most High in Christ. Read on.
Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Most High. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy unto the Most High for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day, that it may be a holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Notice it keeps saying servile work. Now, I mean, it's specific when it says work. You should, I mean, and I just explained earlier, you should put no one from your nation to work for you, man.
Right.
I mean, that's what that means. It don't mean you shouldn't go to work. You shouldn't put nobody to work for you. I mean, 'cause that's their day off, man. Let them rest. All right. Okay, who gonna read the next 70? Who was on? Me?
No, I can read it.
Go ahead. You can read.
Would be verse 20. Where you stop at?
22.
22. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Waba Quatazarakam Ath Quatazayar Aratazakam La'a Dakala Pa'ath Shadan Salaki Shadak Baquatazarak Walaquat Quatazayarak La'a Dalaquat La'anya Walagar Daizab Athum Anya Yahweh Alahayakam, verse 23. Wayadabar Yahweh Al Masha La'amar Debar Al Bunya Yasha'ala La'amar Bakadash Hasha Bayaya Salakia Hasha Bayaya Bakad Lakwadash Yahweh Lakam Shabbath 1 verse 25 Zakara 1 Darai Salaki Darai Makwara Quadash Kal Malakam Slaki Malakath Abadah La'ah Da'ishwa Wahakwarabbatham Aisha La Yahweh, verse 26 Wayadabar Yahweh Al Masha La Amar Ak like Salaki Aka Ba'aisha War Salaki Ba'aisha War Lakadash Hashabaya Aya Hashab Yaaya Salakia Hazah Wa Yawam Hakaparayam Hakaparium Haza'ah Makwara'ah Quadash Yahweh Lakam, verse 28 Wa'ai Nayathum Ath Napash Dayakam Wahakwa Salakia Wahakwa Asha La Yahweh Wakal Malaka La'ah Da'ishwa Ba'itazam Ayawam Azah Kaya Salaka Yawam Kaparium, verse 20. Oh, I think that's it.
All right, get man. You left over there?
20. I read 20.
20?
22 to 29. 20.
All right, so then we're going to start at 22. All right, you can go ahead and break down your car, and you can read
Start at verse 22.
Comic on the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22 in the English. And ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
Right, and that's how you know that we are the Lord's chosen people, man. That's how you know that we are supposed to be in rule, because we don't leave the homeless, the poor and the stranger, going hungry, man. You know what I mean? And they got certain laws around the world, around America, at least around America. I know at least around America. Maybe around the world, but I know at least around America, they got laws to where you can get arrested for feeding the homeless, man. You know what I mean? But the Lord made it to where the homeless will have some the poor, the stranger, they'll have somewhere to eat. That's why it said not to harvest around the corners.
Yeah, America got that thing called, what's it called? If you don't have a 501c3, you can't feed the homeless. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's evil, man. There's
different citations that they'll give you for not having a permit to feed the homeless, or you know, I mean, you gotta have all types of permits or certificates just to be able to go out and feed the homeless, man. Mm-hmm. Or they technically can arrest you or fine you or cite you. You know what I mean? That's evil, man. You know what I mean? They out there hungry and they out there starving. I got extra food. Why can't I just go feed them? You know what I mean? But the Lord made it to where they don't gotta worry about that. That's why you couldn't harvest the corners of your field. That's why in certain areas that he did make you leave there, because that was for the poor, you know what I mean, or the stranger to come in that ain't got nothing to eat, to have something to eat, man. You know what I mean? The Lord ain't gonna let his people go starving, let people go hungry, man. You know what I mean? America try to put on a facade that it's not enough food in the world to feed everybody. Oh, it's too many, we overpopulated, man. That's how you know how evil the Caucasian man is, man. That's how you know the Caucasian man is the devil the Bible speak of, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because he wants Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans to go poor, to go hungry, to starve and die. You know what I mean? But not the Lord, man. That's how you know we supposed to be in rule, man. You understand? We supposed to be in rule because that's the reason why we did it. It's to feed, to make sure everybody has something to eat. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Yeah, and also, let me piggyback off that. You know, you got a lot of restaurants around here, you know what I mean? They throw away all that good food in the dumpster, man.
Right.
They can feed them homeless people, man. What they do? They ready to have the spirit of the white man and throw it in the dumpster and watch them sit there and suffer, man. That's evil as hell, man.
Right.
I mean, all these restaurants do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It is evil as hell, man. And then, I know some restaurants, they get mad if the homeless man go in the dumpster.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They try to call police on him, man.
Right.
It's sad, man. Right. That's America.
Right.
Go ahead.
23.
Verse 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of the trumpets, a holy convocation.
Right, that's the feast of the memorial of blowing of the trumpets, was just passed not too long ago, about a couple of weeks ago. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by the fire unto the Most High.
Right, same thing. But you'll notice with all the Lord's holy convocations, the Lord's holy days, he wants you to celebrate them, man. You know what I mean? That's the day where you'll have off to make sure you come and you celebrate. You know what I mean? You give the Lord his praise, man. You know what I mean? You give the Lord his worship, man. You know what I mean? We remember our culture knowing that we here to serve the Most High. You know what I mean? That's how we come into power. That's how we, you know what I mean, be the people who we are above all other people by worshiping our God, man. You know what I mean? That's why he said no servile work on all of his holy days. He want to make sure you work. He want to make sure you celebrate his days. And it's crazy because when you think about it, the white man is like that too. You know what I mean? Now he ain't no one to be compared to the Most High. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, don't the white man give you his holidays off?
Right.
The white man make sure you celebrate Thanksgiving. He give you a whole week. You know what I mean? The white man make sure you celebrate Christmas. He give you a week. The white man give you Memorial's Day off. He give you his days off to celebrate his stuff, man.
So like he also make you feel like Sunday is Sabbath day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
you know what I mean? The white man, he'll give you that Sunday off. You know what I mean? You start a new job, the easiest day that you can get off is Sunday. Because he'll make sure you go to that church.
There's a spirit behind that too. You know, he wants you to be out on Sunday. He wants you to go to church.
Right.
So you worship white Jesus.
Right. Exactly.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how he roll though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll give you his his holidays off, man. You know what I mean? He try to seek after himself after being the Lord. He wants you to worship him as if he God, man, and he not. You know what I mean? Not close. You understand? But that's how you know. The white man will give you his holidays off. You know what I mean? But when it comes to your holy days in this Bible, he'll make sure you working them. He don't want you celebrating that. You know what I mean? Today, a lot of brothers had to go to slavery. You know why? Because that white man won't let you off. You know what I mean? But when Christmas come, you know you don't celebrate Christmas. He'll let you get off. You know what I mean? That's how wicked this earth is, man. They want you to worship them, not your power, not your God, man. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Let me see, verse 25. Ye shall have no servile work therein, but servile work therein, but ye shall offer a offering made by the fire to the Most High. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month there shall be a day of atonement, and it shall be a holy convocation unto you, and it shall afflict your souls, and offering made by the fire unto the Most High.
Right, we just did the Day of Atonement too, man. You know what I mean? Well, we had to fast. You know what I mean? We ain't do it like no Christians or no Muslims to where you see them on the side of the street praying on their knees and, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm fasting. You know, looking all sick like this is a terrible day for them. You know what I mean? That's not how we did it. We did it proud to do it, man. Happy to do it.
Hey, I know I did it in peace with the Pookie lips.
You know what I'm saying?
I did it in peace. I had my Pookie lips and did it in peace.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I want everybody to know what I'm doing.
Right, exactly.
Hey, because you know what? I'm serving the Lord for real.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Christians, they want you to look at them
Right.
when they fast. Look at me. But when you fasting for the Lord, you want nobody to look at you. You want the Lord to look at you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's heavy.
Right. And you gotta afflict your soul, man. You know what I mean? The Lord looking at you to see if you want to afflict yourself to work, you know what I mean, to follow him, to worship him. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they ain't willing to do that. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to do whatever that's why you got people in the fake Israelite groups, man. That's why you got people in the Christian church. Because they want to do what they want to do. They want to be a filthy, stinking heathen, you know what I mean? Commit all the sins they want throughout the week, and then when Sunday come, they worship the Lord now. You know what I mean? All is forgiven, rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? The Lord don't want that, man. You know what I mean? This is the day where you afflict yourself. You realize you're not doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? Of course you're not sinning, but this day you're not eating or you're not drinking. You afflicting yourself, man. You putting yourself through a little suffering. But you're doing it proudly because you know that you showing that you with the Most High, man. You with the Lord. You for real about this truth. You know what I mean? Keep going. Read the last verse.
Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before your Lord thy God.
Right, you know what I mean? That's the Day of Atonement. When we make an atonement before the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? We atone for anything that we did, man. You understand? So that's it on that.
Yeah, and then if you got kids, they ain't got to do it. And if you take medicine, you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? I take medicine, I still did it, but you don't have to be me. I mean,
right.
I just want to serve the Lord that day. You know what I mean? So, but if you take medicine, you got to eat. Take your medicine, man. Your kids don't have to keep that at all.
Right, and if I could piggyback on that, you know what I mean, that's also, you know, like I said, it ain't a force for you to do if you take medicine. But I know what the Ottawa did right here, Thumma Yum, he was being brotherly when he did that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew his brothers was going through it, so he said he wanted to be there with his brothers and do it too with his brothers. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? That's what Christ came to show, the ultimate brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? That's what you'll learn when you come into the I.S.U.P.K. You'll learn to always want to be in the fire with your brothers. You'll learn to always want to be in the suffering and the strong and the tough parts with your brother, man. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that you're not brotherly if you do take medicine, you don't do it. But I am showing you what is exemplifying the ultimate brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Do we got enough time to read another verse? Read seven more verses?
Let's see. What time is it? No, it's probably want to read them in English, if anything. Hebrew, I don't know.
I do that 7 Hebrew. I do it fast. Where we at?
We'll start at verse 29 and go through 35.
35, okay. All right, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 29. Kayai Kal, Ha Napash, Ashar, La'a, Sa Aina, Ba I Tazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wa Nak Rutam, it's like it, Wa Nak Ratha, My Aimaya, verse 30. Wa Kal, Hanapash, Ashar, Tha Aisha, Kal, Mala'aka, Ba I Tazam, Hayawam Hazah, Wa Am Baida, like a Saki, Wa Ha A Baf, Saki, Wa Ha A Baf, Thaya, Af, Ha Napash, Ha Hawa'a, Ma, Slaki, I lost my spot, Ma Kurab, Aima, verse 31, Kal, Mala'aka, La'a, Tha Aisha, Kakof, Iwalam, La, the rough the Yakum, Bakal, Ma, Shabbath Yakum, verse 32, Shabbath 1, Ha Wa'a, Lakum, Ha Ain Yatham, Af, Napashta Yakum, Ba, Tash I, La Kadash, Ba I, it's like Ba Arab, My Arab, Irab. Da Shabbathwa, Shabbath come pa, verse 33, while Yadabar Yahweh al Mashallah Amar. Verse 34, Dabar al Banya Yasha'ala Amar, Bakamasha, Ashar Yawam, Lakadash, Ha Shabaya Aya, Hazah, Khan, Ha Sakwaf, Shabba'if, it's like Shabba'if, Yamayam, La Yahweh. That's last verse.
Come on.
All right. So we started from?
Verse 29.
29. I got two more. Lucky. All right. Verse 35. By Yawam, Ha Ra'ashwan, Maka Ra'a, Kodash Kal, Mala'akaf, I Bada, La'a, Da I.S.U.P.K. Verse 36. Shaba'if, Yamayam, Tha Kara'a, Tha Kara Yabawa, Aisha La Yahweh, Bayawam, Ha Shamaya Naya, Kwa Makara'a, Kodash Yahweh Lakam, Wa Hak Rabatham, Aisha La Yahweh, I Tazaraf, Ha Wa'a, Kal, Mala'akaf, Ibada La'a, Tha I.S.U.P.K. All right. 29.
Verse 29.
Damn. Real low. They should do say the prayers?
Yeah, man, it's 58.
Yeah, say the prayers. All right, Imagine. Oh, you got the prayers. Oh, Lord, bro. Wow. All right. The part how we do, but me face the east. You'll say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanao. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Lakufka. Naba'ah.
Batzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Ladano.
It's like it. Lakam.
Cow. Yawam. Wasalakano. Kawafino. Kasalakno. Kawafino. Wala'ah. Tabi'ino. But it's like one. Abal. Awashino. Mayun. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Watapar. Lawalami. Amma. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So be it. This prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem.
Bashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
The
Tabernacles.
Akah.
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 Raka'ah.
Raka'ah. Kalmakala.
Kalmakala.
Kalmadawa.
Kalmadawa.
Akah.
Akah.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Amatzrayim.
Amatzrayim.
Akah.
Akah.
Lahapim.
Lahapim.
Matthew.
Akah.
Akah. Al-Rakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Tamala.
Tamala.
The Gershon.
Bashem Yahushua.
Water
Water Aman. Prayer for the power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
The
lepers.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharayim.
Aharayim.
Ma'anya.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yawa'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aishah.
Aishah.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Ba'ratazah.
Ba'ratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yeshun.
Yeshun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayat.
Ayad.
Yamamka.
Yamamka.
Yawamam.
Yabumam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yikaka.
Yikaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makarai.
Makarai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Waba'aka.
Waba'aka.
Ma'ata.
Ma'ata.
Wa'ai Awalam.
Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I lift my eyes to the
From
hills.
which comes my help?
Which comes my
My
help?
help comes from the Lord,
The Lord.
which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be
Do
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold.
he that keepeth Israel
He that keepeth Israel.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
There's something no
The
sleep.
Lord is thy keeper.
Lord thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
Lord
hand.
thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
Sun shall not smite thee by day.
nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by
The
night.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all
He shall
evil.
preserve thy
He
soul.
preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
and thy coming
And
in
thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth,
and even
even
forevermore.
forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damyalaka.
Al-Damyalaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Dashikwat.
Al-Dashikwat.
Al.
Al.
Yahanna.
Yahanna.
Awabika.
Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahanna Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ari Yawan.
Ya'ari Yawa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatah.
Wayatah.
Ya'atazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Atazapawanyika.
Atazapawanyika.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakina.
Wanakakina.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Iwadah.
Iwadah.
Kawadah.
Kawadah.
It's like, I'll let you finish. I got the door.
Yeah, count. I will die.
I will die.
Kaya.
Yeah.
Now I tazawa.
Yeah, Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Waya.
Waya.
Yakarafwa.
Waya.
Ahaya.
Yahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Yashima Aliyan.
Shamaya.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Hagarbam.
Agar.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wamawan.
Wamawan.
Wamalak.
Olak.
Palashaf.
Alashah.
Anyashabya.
Alashah.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Ashawar.
Ashwa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Amam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labanya Lawat.
By the
Selah.
Selah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadian.
Ayah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Ayah.
Kayabyan.
Kayab.
Banakar.
Banakar.
Koyashwan.
Yashwan.
Hashamadwa.
Shamad.
Bayan Dara.
Bayan
Dara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Daima.
Daima.
Shetumba.
Daima.
Yamua.
Yamua.
Kairab.
Kairab.
Wakazabak.
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 Wakatazal.
Wakazal.
Mana Ai.
Mana Ai.
Kaldasi Yakonwa.
Yahanna.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Armawa.
Armawa.
I Rashad.
I will shot.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Nayawaf.
Nayawaf.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Shayatumba.
Shayatumba.
Kaya Salakim. Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Kapanya Rawaka.
Rawaka.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Daba Ira Yaira.
Daba
Wakala Iba.
Ira.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Haryum.
Haryum.
Kun.
Kun.
Daradatma.
Daradatma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wawasawapafka.
Wawasawapafka.
Daba Halam.
Daba.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyahum.
Panyahum.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wai Bakwashwa.
Wakashwa.
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Abash,
Why Bahawa,
Bahawa,
Ay Yaad,
Ayai,
Why Kaparwa,
Bahawa,
Why Abadwa,
Abadwa,
Why Daiwa,
Daiwa,
Kayata,
Kayata,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Alcohol Ratazah.
All right? This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence on your house.
Keep not thy silence on Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
On your house.
On Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a
thy
tumult.
enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
And lift up their head.
And lift up their head.
They'll take crafty counsel
They'll take crafty counsel
against thy people.
against our people.
And consult against thy hidden ones.
Consult us against our hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them off.
Let's cut them off.
For being the nation.
For being a nation.
Let the name of
The
Israel.
name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
There be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
One consent.
One consent.
They're confederate against
They're
thee.
confederate against thee.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
The Tabernacles of
Edom.
And the Israelites.
And the Israelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
Was the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the hands of Tyre.
Ashes also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They held the children of Lot.
Therefore, when the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
And to the Midianites.
To the Midianites.
And to Sarah.
To Sarah.
And to
To Jabin.
And the brook
The
Kison.
brother Kison.
Was perished in
Was
Endor.
past that endure.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Made the numbers like a
Made
rail.
the numbers like a red.
Like Z.
Like Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the princes.
All the
As
princes.
above.
As above.
As a moon.
As a moon.
Who said?
Said.
Let's say to ourselves.
Let's say to ourselves.
The house of
The
Yahweh.
house of Yahweh
In possession.
in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh, my power.
Made them like a wheel.
Made them like a
As a
wind.
stumble before the
As a
wind.
stumble before the wind.
As a fire burning for wood.
As a fire burning for
As
wood.
the flame set the mountains on
As
fire.
a flame set the mountains on fire.
To persecute them.
So persecute
With
them
thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
For their faces with
In
shame.
the face with shame,
That they may seek thy
that they
name.
may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh,
Let them be confounded.
make them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
That y'all forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish.
That men may know.
Men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
name alone,
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh,
Of the most
art
high.
the most high
Over all the earth.
of all the earth.
All right. Saul, let me turn. All right, class dismissed.